Welcome back to what Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a T-100 LT. It's a Soviet Tier 10 light tank and it's located on the south spawn of Prokhorovka under the command of Beldelphine Filiperino. Game started. Now this is the ultimate in light tanks, you could say. Very flat, very stealthy but very fast. It's got a 100mm gun with 300 alpha. And yeah, it's very quick, but it's not invincible. Now, it's a project that the Soviets considered. In fact, actually, many of the designs worked or originally came from the designs for the BMP, which was their armoured personnel carrier. And, well, first target's turned up, and it's an AMX-13-105. He fires around, but he wasn't seen because he was double bushed. He did pull back specifically to ensure that he was double bushed. There's the 105. I'm sure he must have been seen now. Yes, he was. 6 cents gone off. Okay, well, active scouting for the moment then. Now the thing about this tank is it's so quickly. Oh, that's what I was afraid of. He's lost 71 hit points from that RAM. Yeah, it's so quick that sometimes you can accidentally drive into your teammates if you are trying to actively scout. Oh, crosses the railway line with a jump. From here it looks like he's actually going to try and get shots on the enemy who are going up the hill, but he's certainly spotting them, that's for one thing for sure. He can provide a nuisance of himself to them because it's very difficult to actually deal with somebody who's actually being very active around that area without exposing yourself to fire from the guys to the other side of the railway line. And you can see he's got Type 5 Heavy, AMX-50B. In fact, the 50B is actually one of his platoon, his platoon teammate. And and you've seen there, he actually drove past just as his teammate was shooting up onto the hill. Okay. Trying to work out what his teammate's name is. It's Calorine. Is it Calorino? Calorino. Okay. Let's get the right header up. Okay. It's a tier 10 game, obviously, because it's a tier 10 tank. And, well, looks like he's going to try and get some spots on the enemy a little further up this way. He's got the speed to effectively get out as soon as he spotted something. And he's going to stay in this little bowl area for a moment. Is there anybody close by? Somebody's firing in that corner. He hasn't been spotted, so I don't think there's anybody there. So I think he can take the opportunity to move up bit by bit. Ah, found someone. He's highlighting him and he's getting spotting assist because that enemy is taking damage. And oh my god, he's found a whole load of enemy up here. But he could be spotted any moment, so he's pulling back just a little. And he's double bushed, so he can fire on that TVP-250, but unfortunately was spotted. Somebody managed to get a spot on him. It may have been that 60 TP, but he needs to bug out there quickly just so he doesn't avoid and attract any fire. Looks like that 60 TP is headed south rather dangerously, and yeah, okay, he's paid for it. Well, Filiperino's going to give it another try. And now we've got a 50B up there. And he's gone to bush. This looks good. I don't think it matters that he knocked the tree down. There's 2 enemy Arty, so he doesn't need to worry about that, but we don't know where they are yet. Conqueror gun carriage and a T-92 HMC, probably over on the west side of the map. Just creeping forward under cruise control, I think, at the moment. Or is he? I think so. Okay. Oh, right. E3 needs to get out. And he's found one of the Arty. And he's picking up more damage assist rather. 5,364 hit points. Oh, he received a round in the tracks from a 50B over there. Now, can he get shots on that Conqueror gun carriage? Well, he's found a whole bunch of more enemy here. Found a Death Star. Oh, and that was the T-110E3 being killed by our Gorilla 15. Now, I don't think that Death Star was actually, yeah, and he's now gone. I don't think he was actually paying attention, and Calorino actually did get the kill. Okay, there's the T-92 HMC, got one round in. Now, can he go for the other one? Oh, doesn't need to, he's been taken out. There's the AMX-50B. Okay, now, the enemy is being boxed over onto the east side of the map. Just need to find what's over this. Oh, he's found the Conqueror! Yep, found the Conqueror gun carriage. He's out the game. That means there's no more Arty on the enemy team. And he's spotting some of them over on the other side, which will enable our Arty to go to town on them. And that's more spotting assist that he's going to get. He's up to 10,263 on spotting assist already. It's a massive total. Massive. Okay, he's getting good spotting on the hill as well. Even contributing by firing at them. He's getting very close to these guys in this corner. So long as he stays below the hill ridgeline, neither of the guys on the hill or the guys at the back can actually get shots on him. Unfortunately, he just went up a bit there. I think he needs to worry about what that guy might do. It's IS-2, I think. Or is it IS-2? No, it's not an IS-2. It was an IS-7. Now, he can't climb this hill, unfortunately. He's having a bit of difficulty there. He needs to go around. But there's only two enemies left, and they're both just in short distance away. Ah, now he's got up here. Okay, so AMX-50B and the Object 430. There's the 430. Oh, bounces off the AMX-50. Okay, he's loaded. Nice shot into the 430U, but unfortunately he gets fired back, and I'm not sure, but I think that was a, yeah, it was a heat round. And the 430U's down. AMX-50B is now being surrounded, and he's been ram killed. And it was, oh, unfortunately, Calorino actually died. He died killing that AMX-50B, so that's a quid pro quo, a shell for a shell. And let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And it's an ace tanker for Bel Delphine Filipperino in the T-100 LT. In fact, I'm not sure if this is his first one or not, but, well, he was very efficient during it. He did got a spotter badge for at least 1,000 hit points of spotting damage. Actually got a great deal more than that. A fire for effect for doing more damage than hit points to his own vehicle, and a patrol duty for being the only one spotting enemy tanks, 6 enemy tanks, when they were hit. And boy did he do a lot of spotting in that game. Let's have a look at team score. Well, when it came to damage, he wasn't top of the table. He was well down the table, actually. The high scorer was the AMX-50B on our team with 5,671. That's Calorino and his teammate, his platoon mate, who died in the process of killing the AMX-50B on the enemy team. The next high scorer was the Gorilla 15, 3915, and I think that's mostly down to the spotting of Filipperino, who's actually finding the targets for him. And then came the Jagdpanzer with 3,270. Bel Delphine Filipperino managed to get 2,024 hit points of damage, and that cannot be sneezed at. That is a very good total, considering how fast he was moving most of the time while he was shooting. When it came to kills, he only got the 1, I'm afraid, but the Gorilla managed to get 4, and Calorino managed to get 3. And when it came to base XP, well, he was right at the top, and there's a very good reason for that, and you'll see that on the next page. 1,295 base experience points. Calorino managed 949, so between them they did a lot of work for their team. Let's have a look at the detail. Now you'll see exactly why he did so well. 14 shots fired, 9 direct hits, 7 penetration, damage of 2,024 hit points, of which 282 were at more than 300 meters. He received 2 hits from the enemy. One was penetration, that was the heat round from the 430U, and one was a non-penetration, that was a round that actually went into his tracks. He blocked damage of 400 hit points. He spotted 7 enemy vehicles, so just too short of getting enough for the scout medal. And he damaged 7 of the enemy, killed 1. But this is the reason his XP was so high: 11,814 hit points of spotting assist. He was really spotting the enemy. He was so spotting them, and it was making it very, very easy for his guys over on the west side of the map to put holes into all those tanks defending the west. And that really made a huge difference to the speed at which they won that game. On a premium count, he earned 92,288 credits from that game. After repair, ammunition resupply and consumables, he took away 40,024 credits. He received 1,943 XP, times 2 for the first victory, and because he entered the battle in a platoon, he got an extra 389 XP. So his total came to 4,275 altogether. So, very good spotting game there for Bel Delphine Filiperino, and thanks very much for sending in this replay. If you enjoyed this replay, like and subscribe, and hopefully it's going to be your replay I'll be dealing with in the next video. Cheers!